Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the LEGO Star Wars Armors Mandalorian Forge set number 75319. This set is actually pretty dope for the price that it is. It's $30. It's not too much, but it does come with 3 minifigures, all right? You get the Mandalorian, the Armorer, and Paz Vizsla. Now the cool thing about this set is it's one of the few sets, I think there's only about 2, where Mando actually gets his jetpack, right? And there's actually quite a lot of detail here. You know, you got the LEGO Star Wars thing up there, and it gives you a good overview of what the set's gonna look like. You got the armor right there, forging the Beskar. You got Paz Vizsla, the Disney logo. Up here you got Mando. Now the cool thing about this is that in all the Mandalorian sets, they have this picture of Mando, but that's actually one of the only times you get to see Mando without his Beskar armor. That and the Razor Crest. All the other sets have Mando with his Beskar armor. Up here on the top, we get a nice picture, actual size of the armor, nice printing. Here on the back, we get some more details, some more little looks into the set. You can open up the workshop to get the tools right there, a little play feature. Some more pictures. You can swivel the crane on the top. Right there, there's a little blue piece, and that blue piece could either be a hologram or some sort of blueprint. Overall, this set does have quite a bit of detail. Okay, now into the finished product. I actually quite like it. For $30, you do get a lot. You get this nice little set. All right, I'm actually pretty fond of these nice little sets. Like, I do enjoy big sets, but I like these little sets with a lot of playability and imagination that you can use in them. There's a ton of detail here. Now, I wasn't really safe from stickers. I was hoping that on the box, those pieces would be printed. It kind of looks like they were printed, but I misjudged. I thought at least that one would be printed, but looking back at it now, it's actually a sticker. I didn't do too bad on the stickers in this one. Right there, I messed up a little bit, but let's get on to the features. So you do get a lot of features. There's a nice little door where you can get the figures to come in. It's actually cool because the figures do fit in there, unlike the UCS Hoth Echo base, because the Wampa does not fit through its own cave. So it's pretty nice that you can fit it there. So here we got this little forge. There's a Beskar bar. There's a lot of little goodies in here. You can put the weapons and stuff on the side, some blacksmith hammers. This is like a crane. It doesn't come down, it stays there, which is, you know, all right, but it's cool to have. Now, my only gripe with this part right here is that you're supposed to put that in there. It's kind of like a crucible almost, but it doesn't sit nicely right there. So it kind of like tilts and jumps around, because the point of this is that the armor is supposed to be holding it right there to keep it in place, but if you leave it there, it doesn't fit snugly. So you do have a basket right there with a Beskar bar. You get like a little table right there. You can have them sitting down. I don't know if that's a blade. It looks like a piece of a blade. Now, my favorite part of this is actually you get an undesigned helmet, which looks pretty dope. It's just a nice Beskar helmet. No markings or anything on it. It's pretty nice. This piece right here, that design piece right there, did confuse me a bit, because instead of putting a 2x2 brick there, you actually put like a little basket piece, which is weird. I guess you can put something under the table there, but I haven't tried that yet. You get a ton of other goodies right there. You get like a little broom. It's connected. It doesn't open and close. There's actually a solid piece over there shaped like an A. I guess that tiny moving piece right there is really just for stability. On to the next part. You get that little control panel. Sadly, those are not printed pieces. Those are stickers, but I think I did pretty good. The only printed pieces you really get are the tiny ones. For example, right there, the little keypad is printed, and that clear piece right there is printed as well. It's like a hologram almost. It's like a blueprint for the armor. Over here, you do get some extra goodies as well. This is actually Mando's gun. Comes with him. Now, this part is detachable. It's hard to open these because it's kind of like a shelf, like her safe of tools and stuff. So if you try to open it right here, it does detach easily, so you can just pop that off. It's just held by that one little peg right there. So here's the safe. You get the keypad and everything. These window pieces right there, but they open up. So if you do open it up, you see that the inside right there, the inside has all the pieces. You can open up this side as well, and you have the inside. Now the top does come off from those baskets, which I'll show you right now. You just close this right here, and you can take this piece off. As you can see, there's storage inside. It just gives you some little one-piece studs. You can hold a blaster in there. You can also hold some Beskar bars in there. So then this comes back on top, kind of like a little chest. right? So you put that on, and then it just kind of snugly fits back there. Overall, it's pretty nice. I like it. There's a lot of playability on this. I just can't seem to fit that there. All right. But yeah, I mean, there's a ton of stuff you can do here. You can play from the scene. You can like try to remake the scene. My favorite part of this though is the figures. There's some good figures on here, and we're gonna get to those in a second. But yeah, overall, there's a ton of goodies. Like, it's just little pieces that add to the set. You know, like the Beskar bar there. It just comes together nicely. Like the broom. I love the addition of the broom. You know, it just adds like some playability. Here are the 3 figures that you get in this $30 set, which is actually quite a bargain, you know? Kind of $10 per figure. Anyways, you do get a Mando with his nice Beskar armor. He does have a jetpack in the set, not a cape. This is the only set that he gets a jetpack in. You get the armor. Pretty nice design there with the horns on their head. The only thing about the armor, though, I wish that they gave her a different helmet, because in the show, her helmet has longer spikes. Here, they just reused the same Gore Saxon helmet, which is okay, I guess. It's Lego. They're just trying to cut costs to make new characters, but that's okay. And for my favorite character, he has the best design out of this whole Lego set. It's Paz Vizsla. I love his design overall. We'll get more into it when I do an individual review for him, which is coming up in a few minutes, or a few seconds, I should say. His design is amazing. It's almost like a new version of Jango Fett to me. That's what I get. And I love this quick little detail that he has right here. He has a bullet hole or a bullet dent in his helmet, just like Boba Fett. I love his colorway. And for the first figure, we have the armor. Now, the only problem I have with this figure, the helmet does look nice, but it's just a repurposed, or should I say resprayed version of Gore Saxon's helmet. It uses the same spikes and everything, but I guess that's just Lego trying to cut back on his cost. Because if you look at the actual armor, the spikes are more like on the center line of the helmet. It doesn't really come out of the sides like that, and they're much shorter. But overall, the figure is pretty nice. It does come with a little hammer, some sort of wrench. Has beautiful chest printing, waist printing, which is pretty rare to see. Even printing down there on the foot. I don't know if you can see it that well, but it's right there. Leg printing and everything. Now on the back of the figure, you actually have some pretty nice printing as well. That little fluff thing is supposed to be kind of her coat, because in the show she wears a coat, so it's pretty nice, nicely represented here in the Lego. Again, this is just a repurposed Gore Saxon helmet. The spikes should not be coming out of the back like that, nor should they be that big. And there's no head under the helmet, it's just a black head, no face. On to the next figure, you get Mando in his nice Beskar armor. This is actually the scene where he gets the Beskar armor because he didn't have it before. So he does have some very nice printing right there. Onto the back, he has this really nice jetpack, kind of gunmetal gray. Not as shiny as you would think, but it has a pretty nice shine to it. And again, these being Mandalorians, they do not have a face under. It's just a black head. Now on to my favorite character out of this whole set. This guy has literally the best printing, I think, the best helmet design and everything. Look at that. Those beautiful colors. This battle damage looks nice, has those blue accents. He's kind of like a grayish blue. It looks darker in person, but the camera makes it look a little lighter. He does have this nice pauldron type armor piece that goes over the shoulders and his chest. Some nice printing right there. Now what I do love is that this actually kind of looks like the Boba Fett helmet. It even has the little nick on the top. Lots of design. His gun is a little bulky though, so it's kind of hard to use. It's just a normal Lego Agents blaster with this Technic piece right there. Now, my only complaint with this is that he does have this big bulky backpack on in the back. It does have this little hand thing on the side. I have tried putting his weapon on there, but it just weighs him down and he falls back. So I don't think it actually has any use except for show. Now that we have his armor off, you can truly appreciate his design. Look how crisp that design looks. The colors, the yellow knee pads, the foot printing, the chest piece. I love the chest piece. This, you know, this actually kind of, to me, this is like a modern version of Jango Fett almost. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for that, but that's what I truly believe. It kind of reminds me of Jango Fett. On the back, you have some more nice printing, and it just overall is an amazing figure. Too bad that it has the armor pieces on it, but the armor pieces do add to it. For example, here the armor piece, you can see it does have the design on it. It does have printing right there on the side. However, I wish that they would have just kept this design right there because it looks beautiful. All right, guys, so that's it for the review. Overall, I would give this set the set by itself, I would give it an 8.5 out of 10, but because of the figures, I'll give it 9.5 out of 10. I truly love these figures. They're really nice. If you guys don't have them, make sure to pick this set up. It's only $30. It has some nice playability. Even if you're just a collector like me, it has a pretty nice display aesthetic to it. Here, just one final look around. You can have the armor right there hammering. Beskar, you got Mando sitting right there. Like I said, guys, Paz Vizsla is the best figure out of this whole set, and yes, he does fit through the doorway. Let me know what you guys think about this set down in the comments. We're gonna have more reviews coming out soon, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all your views. It means a lot to me, guys. Peace out.